call-in replay or watch the call-in replay. How many of you know that basically when we say network marketing, that marketing is the key to the success of your business, the exposure, how many exposures you're having, how many of you would prefer people call you versus you calling them? How many of you understand the importance of knowing how to market your business? All right. So today's class is going to be strictly on marketing, and the key is getting your phone to ring. All right. So again, hopefully everybody can still hear me, and we'll be getting started here in about 10 seconds. All right. Are we good? Are we good there? All right, mic check 1 2. All right, mic check 1 2. Are we good? We good? All right. No static. Good. Very good. All right. So again, we understand the key to network marketing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, when we are actually looking at this business, the key to this business is to get as many people in your funnel as possible. All right. The key is to get as many people in front of the information as possible. I'm going to share with you today, right, some of the keys to building your business. You always hear us say first, write a list, because the key to business is what? Does anybody know? What is the key to success in anybody's business? What is the key to success in any business? The key to success in any business. I'm talking to everybody. No, anybody can't tell me? What is the key to success in any business? People. People. The key to success is your customers, right? Customers, okay, we're going to say clients. Our clientele, right? At the end of the day, it is always going to be, I want everybody to just say people. All right? At the end of the day, just say people. Okay? That's it. So now once you have those people are what causes or creates what we call your database. Your database, right? Everybody should have a database, because we speak to everybody when we're in church, when we're at school, when we're at work, when we're in the streets. Everything is about people, right? And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you this. As you are sharing this thing with people, you want to use your technology as much as possible. And it's a lot easier because you have social networks. You have access to not just your neighborhood. It doesn't matter what city you live in, because you always hear people say, well, the people here in this city and the people in my town and all of this stuff. And ladies and gentlemen, the only thing that's stopping you from building your business tremendously is your thinking. So all we have to do is change our way of thinking, and it will automatically change our bank accounts. Would y'all agree with that? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say, all right, when you first get started, all right, I will say in any business that your business is predicated on marketing. All right. So when we say, how do we say start off? We all say everybody create a list. Create a list. How many of us in this room have a list of names? And that's everybody in here, because you already have a phone full of people, right? That's called the list. Everybody in this room has a list of names. We just say, write those names down on a piece of paper, right? so that you can expose your business. How many of you have more than 10 people in your phone? Anybody got 10 people in their phone? All right. Anybody got 20 people in their phone? Anybody got 30 people in their phone? Anybody got 10 people on Facebook? Anybody got 10 people, right? Anybody got 20 people on Instagram, right? Anybody got 10 people on an email in your email list, right? So that means all of us have what? We all have lists. So knowing that we have lists, guess what? We can start with those lists first. Am I right about that? We can start with those lists first. Now, it doesn't simply mean that's all we have. With our product, how many of y'all would say like 90% of the people in the world want to travel? Right? 90% of the people in the world want to travel. Okay? With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that means we have 90% of the people in the world that literally need to hear about our business. So the key to this business is getting the information in front of people. And the more income you make, the more easier it will become to expose your business. So yes, I started with people I know, but ladies and gentlemen, is it possible that I can put an ad on Craigslist for free? Yes. Is it possible that I can do stuff on Facebook for free? Yes. Right? But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, watch this. At the end of the day, this is what I want you to understand. You got to get your business out in front of that customer. You got to get your information in front of the customer. And as your income increases, you'll be able to become more effective because now you can do things like purchase leads, right? You can start to create your own leads, right? I just want to share something with you right now. Now, I want you to listen to this.
Find out why travel is the #1 fastest growing home-based business in the world today. Everyone you know is either traveling or wants to travel. Travel is an $8 trillion industry as well as a solid income solution for those looking for something full-time, part-time, or spare time. You can travel the world or see the world and turn that into a business opportunity with the ability to earn commissions and income immediately. If you like taking vacations or you would like to take more vacations, Vacation Travel offers the best priced member trips in the world today. Vacation Travel has some of the best certifications in the industry today, paired with comprehensive marketing tools to help build and support your home-based business. Vacation is changing the way the world travels now and in the future. So if you're looking to supplement your income, replace your income, or you just want to take control of your income and have fun doing it, call now. Positions are filling fast. Just call 888-589-1150, extension 1. Someone will return your call as soon as they receive your information. That number again is 888-589-1150, extension 1.
Okay. Now, did y'all hear that? If you were to hear that in a car, that sounds just like a regular business, right? So what is that doing? I am creating leads for myself. So when people call me, right, now all I have to do is watch this, ladies and gentlemen. I can hire somebody, can I, for 5 hours? Watch this. And I'll pay them $10 an hour. See, as I continue to grow my business, I will continue to increase my income. Are you following what I'm saying? So I'm going to start with my list of names first. This is why, how much does it cost to start with your list of names? How much does it cost to start with your list of names? It's free. It's nothing, right? So now your first few people will start making you some money. And then at the end of the day, I'm going to always think business. I'm always thinking business because we're going into stages. Now, when all of these names start coming in, right, and I'm going to just show you some other stuff. Share my screen. Everybody can see my screen, right? Let me know when you can see my screen. All right. Okay, y'all can see the screen go. All right, so I'm logging into, this is called hbbleads.com, home-based business leads, okay? This is one of my lead systems. So I could go in here, check at the end of the day. I don't want to go there. I want to go into my leads. Okay. So you should all be able to see this right here, right? If you notice 10, 12, 9, 12, 8, 13, right? If I click on them, right, and I look at them, it'll actually show me all of my leads, right? And if you notice, I have leads coming in. This is October the 15th, October the 14th, October the 13th, October the 12th. These are all leads. These are all people who inquired about a home-based business. Now, does that mean that everybody on this list is going to join? No. A lead is based on a person that's actually talking. But at the end of the day, at least I have somebody to expose this lead to. So when you look here, I have a phone number, right? I'll take that phone number, right? And you're going to see something today that is amazing. And we have the CEO today. But can I take that phone number, and then I have all my stuff on my computer. So this is my text messaging. So a lot of your text messages are on your phone, right? What is the best way to get in touch with somebody today? A text message or a email? At the end of the day, it's always text message, right? So I'm going to just click on new. I'm going to put that person's phone number right here. And then I'm going to text. And it's going to say something like, I understand you're looking, or no, let me change that. I just received information that you were interested in a work from home project. And I'm doing this so it stays recorded so that way you guys can look at this for future references. Okay? So at the end of the day, work from home project, right? And then if still interested, please send me a text, right? And then I'm going to just hit send. Are y'all following what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, where did it all start? It started on my personal text message, right? When it comes to my personal text message, you're going to then see these are just people that's calling me. Now I'm going to send them into my main messenger, right? So that way that they can get information. Are y'all following what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, what has to take place when you look at this is every last one of us need a database. Okay? So I'm showing you some stuff to take you to the, see, watch this. Somebody, he just called me back, right? He just sent me the text back just to show you how fast that was. It says, I just received information that you were interested at work from home project. If still interested, please send me a text. Who is this? Right? This is Kim with HBB Leads. Are you following? So that was just right there. Somebody said this is motivator. So that right there starts the interaction, and from that point, I'll send them some information, and I would do some other stuff. But I'm, for the sake of time, I want you guys to really see just little things that you can do to start creating. Do I know that person? No. So I'm not thinking thinking I don't know people. He hasn't even seen it, but at the end of the day, it's all about forming relationships. Now, with that person's name, he's in my database, right? So that number was 254, right? So now I can write notes to this guy. So it's in my database so that way I can get back to him. I'll know what he says and I got all of the information. Does that make sense? This is why I say you need at least 2 to 3 hours committed to your business, because if I only do 2 to 5 people on a daily basis, this is how I'm working my business. And this is really simple here, ladies and gentlemen. Once you have the names that come in, then you create your database. Now it comes through your follow-up. All right. So I have the CEO of Text Your Prospect with us on today. And this gentleman is just going to show you how you can use the system. Everybody remember PaycationsPro, right? Everybody remember PaycationsPro. Well, this is the CEO of PaycationsPro. And me and Richard I've been knowing Richard for a very long time. All right. And here we go. Who, me? And I'm privileged to have this guy on the network marketing team. And I'm going to show you why. I mean, on the Paycations team. And he's been with us for years. But the thing about it, he's always looking out for the people. He wants to see the best for you. He wants to make sure that you have what you need at the most affordable prices, right? That's always going to be the key. So all I can say is it's important for you to take notes today. Pay attention. This is being recorded. He's going to show you what he has. I'm going to step back and literally listen and learn, just like one of you. If you have any questions throughout his presentation, just type those questions in the box and we will see them. And at the end of the day, we will get as many of those questions answered as well. And I'll write your questions down so he's not interrupted while he's doing his presentation. So without further ado, Mr. Richard Vincenti, I guess you can't hear me, right? Because I can't hear you. Hold on. Awesome.
Can you hear? Can you hear me?
I can hear you well, sir.
Cam. Hey, how are you?
I am doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. And listen, it was a pleasure listening to you. And first off, I'd like to, before I say anything, I'd like to give a shout out to the people that knew me since the E. Traveris days. I mean, that is quite a long time ago. It's nice to see that we still have people that are in this industry for that amount of years. And Kemp, as you know, I've always been in the network marketing tool business, and I certainly take that with a lot of pride and joy with helping people build their business. And this new platform we have is literally second to none. It's putting people on the cutting edge of technology. And just so you know, Kemp, I learned something from you today. I didn't realize that there was a web-based platform that you can use right from your computer. And we're both Apple users. So, I mean, I like that, and certainly we'll look into that little program. But certainly, Kemp said it the best, and I'm a firm believer. What's the best way to get to people nowadays? It's not by emailing anymore. People don't open up their emails, unfortunately. And it's not because they don't open them. It's just that the ISPs won't deliver them. You know, me being a marketing tool system guy, I predicated my business off autoresponders, sending emails out to people, showing them the opportunity. The problem is that the ISPs like Hotmail, Gmail, AOL, Yahoo would just see hundreds of thousands of emails coming from our system with the same subject line, the same content, just about, and it was very difficult. And back then it was okay because there wasn't really a fix. There weren't a lot of filters, which is what they have right now. So the best way, and you see trends, and Kemp agree to disagree, but you see that if I were to take your cell phone away from you throughout the day or for the whole day, you would literally be in a tizzy fit. You wouldn't be able to talk to anybody when you want. You wouldn't be able to check your emails on the go. You wouldn't be able to text people, and you wouldn't be able to purchase things online without your phone. So you'd have to literally wait until you got back home to either sit down at your desktop or open up your laptop. Am I correct? Can you hear me, Kemp? Oh, okay. So when you look at this, now people are using their cell phones. Texting is the most effective way to get people. 98% of the people within the first 2 minutes open their text message. 4% or less open up emails. So if you're talking to 100 people, folks, obviously the way to get your message across is by text. You're going to get more people that open them. You get 90 out of 100 to open up your text message versus 4 that open up your email. So if you're not getting the numbers you want, because obviously you're not doing the things that are getting the message to the people, then it's not your fault. It's just the way your marketing's fault. So I've developed a new system. It's called Text Your Prospect. Phenomenal system. People ask, well, why didn't you use the PaycationsPro? Because I didn't want to use the name. I used it and it had the old system on it. But this product is for anybody in business. Could be brick and mortar, could be home business, could be network marketing business. It's configurable to whatever company you have. It's nice because it has 4 main modules. And what we'll do is we'll open up a new tab and go to the site and just give you a kind of an overview. I will be holding a webinar. You probably got something from the mail on the email from corporate yesterday. Unfortunately, that Wednesday webinar is at capacity. So the Tuesday webinar at 10 o'clock is available, and there's still room for it. So when you're looking at this thing, our system has, and I'll scroll down, has a 3 and free program. And what does that mean? It means that if you come in and use this system and you get 3 other people, and I don't care where they're from, to use this system, then every month you get your system for free. I couldn't do that with the other one because it was tied to the domain name. And unfortunately, David did not allow me to do it. But this new program, since it doesn't have the Paycation name on it, it can be. I was able to add this program in, and I think it's a phenomenal feature. Who in their right mind would cancel a marketing system that they're getting for free? I mean, that's crazy. What do you get with this? And I'm going to kind of blow this up a little bit. And for people who don't know how to blow up things on their computer, all they need to do is hit the control button and then the plus sign, and hit the plus sign to as big or small as you want, and you'll get an idea of seeing it. So what do you get when you get this system? Well, you get a mobile marketing platform that can be viewed by any device known to man or woman. Smartphone, tablet, notepad, Android, you name it. You're now able to customize your own mobile marketing site by inserting your own personal videos, links, images, and text about your business or service. You can customize your own look and feel. Your prospects will be able to contact you directly by tapping on your icons to get in touch with you. And here's the best part, I think. This product gives you the ability to brand your business and or service by way of using short codes and keywords. Mobile keywords can be placed on traditional print marketing, social media, Craigslist, like Kemp said, or any advertising campaign that you will have to deliver business opportunity to them. You have an unlimited amount of text credits that can be sent out from to your prospects that text you to your short code. Unlimited outgoing short code messages. There is no extra cost for this powerful service. So what does that mean? I want you guys have your cell phones, right? Can you hear me? Okay, I want you to take out your cell phones and I want you to text or open a new message, and I want you in the phone number area, I want you to text the number 48421, and then I want you enter the message, I want you to text the word sales. I know Preston's already seen this before. And I want you to do this, and I want you to wait for the message that comes back to you. Because this is the most popular way of promoting your business today. It's by way of short code. You text your keyword to 48421, and our system will send back a message to the prospect that you will be able to customize at any time. So when we look at this, these are some of the things. We also have a virtual business card that you can text right to your prospects at any time. You know, we've had more people that have complimented us because they're able now to text their prospects a link to their business card. In the old way, you could only hand out a business card to people right in front of you. And I'm not saying handing them out is bad. I mean, that's what we've done for many years. But again, we see the curve. We see things going virtual. So when we look at a business card and you want to see what a business card looks like, you can see this. You can see, in fact, we'll bring up Kemp's beautiful picture. Now on a computer, it looks a little short and wide, but when it's actually on a phone, this area here, this here is underneath him here. It's more shorter and narrower. And what's nice about this, when you click on the contact, this has a downloadable V card there that will allow the person physically download Kemp's information to their phone, as well as a form, just like any capture page, and that will immediately send a message to Kemp if they do that. Here's a nice thing too, is that it incorporates all of the individual's social media icons. So if I were to click on one of these, it would take me to Kemp's page. So that's one of the things I like about this. Your actual business card is now virtual. You don't have to buy them as often. We find that more people are actually using them to do their business. So as we look through this, let's take you into the back office. So when you sign up for our system, you get a back office. First thing I want to show you is you get your affiliate link, you get your mobile marketing link, you get your virtual business card. This actually has a sales page, and what's nice about this is if you sell a product and or service, and we'll click on this and open it up in a new tab, but I just want to show you what one group is doing out in the UK. When you look at this, they actually have this, and if you look at it from your mobile device, this is really a way that they're charging for the Super Saturdays. So if you click on make payment, you'll see that obviously, and Preston, hold on, I'll get to the questions in a second. I just don't want to lose my train of thought. So when you look at this, they're charging obviously 10 pounds, and you add it to cart, and then you see the line come up at the bottom. This would just be on your mobile device. And when you go to click on it, you can actually integrate this with your PayPal account and have the money go straight in to your PayPal account. Now you can charge US dollars, pounds, or euros. So it doesn't matter what you're charging. You certainly have that ability to do that. You can remove it from the cart, go back with it. This is a sales page. So if you're selling something, you can upload your banner, your flyer, your photo, and then obviously configure the shopping cart, and you can have as many items as you want. And then it has the form on there, just like any other form. You can sell a book. You can sell your service. If let's say you've got I was telling Kemp this last night. A husband and wife are using the system. The husband is in Paycation, and he's using the mobile marketing site for his business. And the wife is a hairdresser, and she's using it to use it as a way to take payments on her at her salon. So it's certainly a way to multi-configure or multi-flexible use a product like this. And then obviously the demo link is your affiliate link. The mobile marketing site is really cool because on your phone, we're looking at this on a computer, but you can have 2 images custom, you can have them, you can upload them. Certainly, they'll rotate if you have more than one. You can incorporate your social media links, your photo gallery. You can make any of the 4 banners an image, a link, a video, or text. So this one here is a photo gallery, so it's an image, and you can see by the designated icon, this is text that you can incorporate into your mobile marketing site. If you want to show a video, you can certainly show a video that you want, or you can make a link to go to Google. Whatever you do, you can certainly customize the banners, the titles. You can customize the color of it, and the really cool thing about the bottom of it are these. If somebody were to tap their cell phone and want to call John, it would immediately start to bring up the call feature and it would call John. You can text John, you can email John, or you can drive a link back to a website that will of your choice that will take your prospect to wherever they want. So that's kind of the 3 modules. The last module is a Google webinar. And realistically, you can incorporate your Google Hangout within this website. You can actually have a video on here that you can do live and run it through this system. Once it's done, it uploads it to the YouTube, and then we host or we showcase this YouTube that you've last done. So this way, if you want to have someone go see a presentation that you did a couple nights ago, you can send them a link to your Google Hangout page, and obviously they can watch the presentation, and then you can configure a couple of the banners that makes them want and drives them back to your sign up page. So certainly you can put your own custom background in here. You can really kind of make this really good and nice and presentable. I just choose Las Vegas because that's where I live. So obviously these are tools you have in your back office that will allow you to do this stuff. But this is the back office of the Text Your Prospect. Now, obviously, there are settings that you're going to do. So I'm just going to go through this really briefly, Kemp. Kemp, do I still have a little bit more time? Okay, so when you go to each page, I just want to say this. This system is not that difficult to work. Every page has a video tutorial that shows you how to work the page that you're on. So bear in mind, if you're not sure how to set up these links, then obviously go through the video. So as you see, banner 1, you have to check off the type. Is it going to be an image? Is it going to be a link? Is it going to be text? Is it going to be a video? And if it's going to be a video, then you need to have the right video in there. And I'll show you this at the end. I'm just going to give you a brief run through, but on Tuesday, I'm going to go through each individual section more aggressively and from a technical standpoint, really kind of show you how this works. I'm just kind of giving you a run through. So you have the ability to customize your own banners, make them different colors. Certainly, you can do that, and literally, this is the footer page where the icons are, your email, the link to your website. All this stuff here is all set up on one page. So when you're looking, okay, honey. So when you're looking at the, well, where did I go? My page. Oh, there I am. So when you're looking at this on the business card now, every page gives you your link to your business card. So this is where you would put your photo. This is where you would put your social media. You can actually take the color of the background and you can kind of get creative. Obviously, this is a blue. So let's say I wanted to go more of a black color. So I would change the color scheme to black. So I would save it. And then when I look at it, now it's changed. So you can you can get really creative on the background and how your business card looks and feels. You have total control of that. You have the sales page. This is where you would put the sales page. You would put the Google Hangout page. And this is where you would incorporate your links. And again, every page has a tutorial. This one actually has 2. It has a 7-step guide that shows you how to create a Hangout on here. But the big thing everyone's been really gawking about is the activate short codes. So this is where you come in, and once you're a member of Text Your Prospect, you're going to come in and you get the choice of changing your keyword or finding your keyword, and if it's available, then obviously you can have it. Then you can actually see it'll say it's not available because I already have it. So, but you're able to now change the message that goes out to your prospect. You can put whatever you want. There's a maximum of 320 characters. So you can say whatever you want and you can drive links back, add phone numbers to it. You can customize the response sent back to your prospect. Once you do that, you hit edit response message, and then it updates. And then you will see the message that goes out to your prospect that's in this. Now, the key is you tell them text sales, that's my keyword, at number 48421. And people say, well, that's such a short number. Well, that's why they call it a short code. It's not a 10-digit number. People have a tendency of remembering 5 numbers versus 10. So if I were to tell people text sales at 48421, and obviously my message would be sent to me, would be sent to the prospect. But what's nice about it is if you go to the leads list, you can see there's a folder called short code leads. And this is for the demo site. So by clicking on this, remember, short codes don't take names and email addresses. They just take phone numbers. So now I know I can talk to this, I can text this person right from my phone and get this person answered. If I have the outgoing text messages, which is a different thing, I would be able to send a message to the whole list. And that's where I encourage people to look at, because realistically, our system has different plans available. And even though you guys get the short codes incoming, we have outgoing text messages. The difference between these packages is the amount of outgoing mass text messages. For $39.95, you get 500 outgoing. That means you can send a list, a mass text to any one of your leads list. So let's say you have your team, and in your team, you have 50 people, and you're going to tell them that you want them to be on a call or a training webinar. And you click on that and you hit send message to all. You configure the link, and obviously you can customize the message, hit send message, and then that will deduct from your messages you have left for the month. And if you want to upgrade, go to the next one as your list grows. By just clicking here, you can upgrade to the next one. So certainly you have that ability to grow with this platform at any time. Now, don't misunderstand that the short codes are free. You can have as many outgoing short codes to your prospects. We're just talking about sending your list a mass text, because you can't do that from your cell phone. I think you could do maybe 10 or 12, but that's this here. If you have 1,000 people in your list, and you have you want to do 1,000 people, you can mass text them all at once and literally get the message out to 1,000 people. Now remember, 98% open rate. You're going to get a lot of people that are answering you. So certainly that's the nice thing about texting. Is just like Kemp did. You text that person, and immediately that person texts back and said, "Who is this?" The funny thing is people that are opening text messages really don't know or care who they're from. If they don't recognize the number, then the same response is, "Who's this?" I'm your savior. I'm here to show you financial freedom. I mean, that's the love of text messaging. And that's why it's so important to get your message across the right way. Don't waste your time on obviously working with people or trying to do an old-fashioned way that's really not actually working well. So that's what I say. And and let me go back to your question, Preston. If you would reiterate that, yeah, it doesn't. It right now. Campaigns. We are working on actually scheduling the text messages. So that part of the thing, it will be available, Preston, but it will be available if you have the $39.95 and up plan. So that's something that you definitely want to have for your outgoing text messages. That would count as some of those. So our next feature we're gonna build is gonna be the scheduling. You can actually schedule a message to be sent out, or the autoresponder will be coming in. Where as soon as they opt in, you can click them to get activated in the actual, for the auto. I'm going to show my face today because I just want everyone to see me and say hi. And I just want to let you know I am. How do we get this for free again? Oh, God. You get this for free by referring to people. So when you do this, when you go back to this page, you get your 3 and free offer. And obviously, there is your affiliate page. You want to take your affiliate link and promote it. You can actually take this, copy the link, and in the bit.ly short URL, you can paste it, and then you could actually, I think it works on this one here. I'm having problems with this, but you can get your bit.ly short code, and you can tell people to go there, and then when you get people into your business or into text your prospect, you get an email saying that someone signed up off of your affiliate link, but it also shows whether they're in, and it shows their name and their status. And if you have 3 people in green, then you're great. If you get 3 people, if you get any one of those that turn red, then you need to have one more person. So if you get 3 and maintain 3, then obviously you get your system for free. But here is the most important part. With our system, if you're on a certain plan, you need to get 3 people on that same plan or better in order for you to get your site for free. So I'll give you an example. If you're on the platinum, which is $19.95 a month, and you get 3 people that are on the $19.95 a month, that does not count. I'm not in the business of losing money. I'm in the business of making money. But it's a win-win for both of us. I help you, you help me, we both win. And that's the way I've always looked at it from day one. So if you're on a $39.95 plan, then you need to get 3 people on a $39.95 plan or better. And it'll tell you whether they qualify for your 3 and free. So, that's something that, you can see. And if you have any questions, obviously, that's something that you can always send us a support ticket. But I'll leave you with this, Kemp. On the bottom of every page in our site, there's a support. There's a trouble knowledge base trouble ticket center. So let's go to the video training. So when you go to the site, you go to training, video training. And this shows you all the video trainings, how to embed a video into a website, into your marketing website. And I played this a little bit for Kemp and Deidre yesterday. So let me just kind of go and show you how these look.
Hello and welcome to the Text Your Prospect back office tutorial to show you how to insert videos into your mobile website. So it's actually quite simple, but there are a few things you need to keep in mind when you go to do this. So the 2 sites that you can grab video from are YouTube and Vimeo. So I'm going to show you one method of copying links from YouTube or Vimeo and making those videos show up in your mobile website. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is have a notepad or text editor open so that you can paste some embed code from YouTube or Vimeo. So this will all make sense in a few minutes. So what I'm going to do here is go down to my setup website area, and what you want to do is make sure that the banner that you want the video to appear within is selected as a video for the type. You can put the title in here, whatever you want it to say. And this content field is where you're going to need to paste in the right video link code to work. So in order to do that, let's walk through how you would do that in YouTube. Okay. So here's a video that I have in YouTube. And down below, you'll see a share link. So I'm going to click on share. And the default link that shows up here is not the one that you want to paste in your content field. What you want to do is click embed, and you want to copy this entire embed code, edit, copy, and then you want to paste that into a notepad field. So what you do there is it's just easier to grab a portion of this code, the code that you're going to need to make the video appear. So the code that you need is everything after src equals and the quotation mark. So this means the source of the video is this. So you just copy this HTTPS right to the other quotation mark. You're going to say copy. We're going to go back to my back office and scroll down to where that
He got
content
lost. He's
goes
actually
in
up.
under
There you go.
the banner that I had set up here. And I'm going to paste that code in, just like that. So there's the code for the content. I'm going to go down, I'm going to hit save. We're going to test that out. I'm going to reload my site, click watch our video. There's the video. Perfect. And it will play. All right, awesome. So that is how you do it from YouTube. Now we're going to do the same thing on Vimeo. Okay, so on Vimeo here, I'm logged into an account and I want to share a video that I see. And any video on Vimeo that you see this little paper airplane icon, you can click on that and then find the embed code. There's a lot more to the embed code on this particular video, but that's okay. Just select all of the embed code, hit copy, go back to the notepad, paste. And again, you want to look for this code where it says after the source. So iframe source. So here is the code for that video. So we're going to copy everything from the first quote to just before the question mark. Okay. So I'm going to copy that, go back to my mobile website and paste that code line in right there. So there's the Vimeo content code, the portion of the embed code that we need to make that video. So I'm going to hit save and let's refresh and see if that works. Okay, sure enough, there's the video right there.
And that's really
And
kind of what
play.
I wanted to explain. These videos are very in depth. My good friend Dave Doggett up in Canada had done these for us, and certainly that's what the kind of tutorials and videos that we have in each section of the back office, or you can go to the knowledge base. Kemp, I'll be honest with you. It's been a pleasure having you have me be on this call with you, and certainly I look forward to helping people free. And I just, you know, this system I've built, I would say, Kemp, is better than any system I had ever designed or had my name stamped on. It's very cutting edge. It's nice to have people waiting for the bus versus chasing after the bus. And certainly it's the wave of the future. And until that changes, we're going to roll with the texting versus the emailing. And then if something better comes on down the road, then we'll look at that and we'll make the transition to that type of system. The goal for me is to get people your information so that they can join your business. If we do that successfully, you become successful, and we both win. And obviously, you'll refer our system to a lot more people, and get them to do the same thing you're doing. Because the old saying is, if the wheel isn't broken, don't fix it. So, Kemp, I'm going to end my sharing, and I'm going to turn this back to you, buddy.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you. And you can get that. No, I'm just playing. Y'all want to give Richard a hand? Thank him for coming out here today, taking a look at this awesome opportunity and explaining his system, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you, when you get creative with it, we just want to say thank you, sir. When you get creative with it, and you got to turn your camera off because it'll cause me to static, but
Boy, it look good, Kev. Just because you're not showing doesn't mean I can't show. No. How do I turn my camera off?
Just click on the little button there. I can do it. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, just shut me off.
Okay, I can do that too.
I put the registration link for next Tuesday.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank Richard again for taking out the time to come out and explain this. The call was recorded, so it will be on Facebook as soon as probably within the next 20 minutes that you will be able to actually listen and look over this again. And Richard said um, he would be doing another run on Tuesday. You could type that link in the bottom there, Richard, so people can get that link from you so that they can be on that particular call. And we want to make sure that you learn how to use the system. Ladies and gentlemen, I can promise you this. And I just got finished talking to one of my partners yesterday, and I just said to Preston, I said, listen, I'm really about to turn up my marketing campaign when I say this, and I'm talking about, has anybody ever seen those benches that sit outside that'll have something written on it where it'll say advertise here on the benches? Anybody ever see any of those placemats that actually have, when you go to eat out, you'll see places where you can advertise, right? Anybody ever been on the bus and you see advertisement up in those little segments on the bus, right? So imagine it'll just say text 4821 travel pays. See, you got to get creative with this thing. And that's a one-liner, ladies and gentlemen. That's one line. So it's not going to be something a lot of people say, well, I don't have the money to do this and stuff. You will be surprised. But now here's something else that you could do on a togetherness where, guess what? Could 3 or 4 people actually do what we call it's called a co-op. This is where you learn how to work with your organization. You work with your team. So if you're doing a meeting, right, watch this. Can't 4 of y'all literally say, we're going to put an ad in the paper, right? Now that you put the ad in the paper, now you actually come to the meeting on Wednesday, and there's an Excel spreadsheet with everybody's name on that spreadsheet. So now when somebody comes to the meeting from the ad that you actually put in the paper in your neighborhood, because this is how you grow your backyard, now guess what? Everybody can share in the advertisement. This is when we learn how to work our business interdependently. Are you following what I'm saying? So I learned how to work with my people. When I opened up my office here in Philadelphia, the people that were serious, these are the people who I'm opening the office with. So it's 4 or 5 of us in the office. The office is only $500. That means we only have to put $100 or $75 a piece to pay for the office. This is how we become effective. And the thing about it is, ladies and gentlemen, when you start thinking like this and running your business like this, this is where these type of ads and things can really work out for you, because now when they get the radio commercial, all I have is to hear more information, go to your cell phone and text 4821 to travel pays. You follow what I'm saying? So now I'm not doing anything. I'm just waiting for the information to come to my phone, and at that point, guess what? Now I have people going into that database. There's a piece that Richard didn't show you, that when those people come in through Text Your Prospect, they automatically go into a folder. What did we just say, ladies and gentlemen? The money is in the follow-up. The money is in the follow-up. So for those that's serious, that really want to take 2016 to the next level, if you need these type of ideas, that's what these calls are for. Because at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, we will never run out of people. I encourage you to get with your diamond leader, whoever that is, and let them know, let's do some co-op marketing. Let's do some things together so that we can become more effective when it comes to our marketing. Postcards, drop cards, business cards. out to the training. We'll see you next week, masterclass training, and this call will be posted, and you do it again recording